There is a battle happening right now. It is not fought with swords or guns, but with silence and noise. It is happening inside your mind. You are trying to focus on your work, on your life, or simply on your peace. But you are hijacked. Intrusive thoughts, perhaps thoughts of desire, shame, or scenarios you never asked for, drift into your mind like a thick fog. You try to push them away. You tell yourself, stop thinking this. But the more you push, the louder they become. If this sounds familiar, I want you to know one thing immediately. You are not broken. Welcome. Today we are going to fix the way you relate to your own mind. We will not do this through force, but through understanding. To explain how this works, we must travel to a small temple high in the mountains to witness a lesson between a wise Zen master and his struggling student. Kenji was a dedicated student, but he was tormented. His mind was constantly filled with worldly desires, thoughts of romance, pleasure, and fantasy. He felt these thoughts made him impure. One morning, he ran to his teacher, Master Koji, in a panic. "Master," Kenji said, "my mind is a mess. These thoughts of desire, they keep coming. I try to throw them out, but they stick to me. How do I scrub them away?" Master Koji didn't answer with words. Instead, he led Kenji to the temple's garden pond. He picked up a large stick and plunged it into the crystal-clear water, stirring up the mud from the bottom. The water instantly turned brown and cloudy. "Kenji," the master said, "make this water clear again. Use your hands. Push the mud down." Kenji rolled up his sleeves. He plunged his hands into the water, frantically trying to push the swirling dirt back to the bottom. But every time he moved his hands, he created currents that stirred up even more mud. The harder he fought, the dirtier the water became. "I cannot do it," Kenji cried out. "My fighting is only making it worse." Pause here for a moment. Do you see yourself in Kenji? This is the paradox of resistance. In psychology, we call this the white elephant effect. If I tell you, do not think of a white elephant, what is the first thing you see? A white elephant. When you judge a sexual or intrusive thought, when you react with fear or shame, you are like Kenji splashing in the water. You are giving the thought energy. You are telling your brain, this is important, pay attention to this, and so the brain keeps serving it to you. Master Koji placed a hand on Kenji's shoulder and pulled him away from the water. "Stop," he whispered. "Sit with me." They sat on a wooden bench, watching the pond. "Do not touch the water," Koji instructed. "Just watch it." As they sat in silence, gravity did the work. The heavy mud began to settle. Slowly, naturally, the water became clear again, revealing the fish swimming beneath. "The water cleans itself," Koji said, "but only when you stop disturbing it." This brings us to the core of Zen wisdom. You must change your identity. Right now, you think you are the clouds. You think, "I am having a bad thought, therefore I am bad." But you are not the clouds. You are the sky. Clouds come in many forms. Some are white and fluffy. These are your happy thoughts. Some are dark and stormy. These are your intrusive or sexual thoughts. The sky does not fight the storm clouds. The sky does not say, "I am a bad sky because there is a storm." The sky simply allows the storm to pass, and it always passes. The moment you step back and observe a thought without judgment, it loses its charge. It becomes just a thought, not a problem, not a fact, just a mental event passing through the vastness of who you really are. However, Kenji had one more question. "Master," he asked, "I can watch the thoughts, but the feeling in my body remains. The energy, it is strong. It demands to be felt." Master Koji smiled. "Ah," he said, "you are confusing the fire for the smoke. The thoughts are smoke, but the energy is fire. You do not want to put out the fire. You want to use it to cook your food." This is a critical distinction. The urge you feel, that pull toward pleasure, is simply raw life force. In ancient traditions, it is called Jing. It is creative energy. When you feel this surge, do not sit alone in your room and suffer. Transmute it. Energy cannot be destroyed, only changed. When the urge hits, stand up, move your body, write, run, build. Pour that intense focus into a passion project. Master Koji handed Kenji an axe. "When the desire is strong," he said, "chop wood for the winter, turn your lust into warmth for the temple." You must learn to say to yourself, I feel this power. I will not waste it on a fleeting fantasy. I will use it to build my life. So how do we apply Kenji's lesson to your life right now in the 21st century? I want to give you a specific practice. The next time an intrusive thought enters your mind, do not debate it. Do not argue with it. Instead, use the labeling technique. Simply say to yourself gently, I am noticing a thought about desire. Notice the phrasing, not I want this, but I am noticing a thought. This creates a gap. It puts you back on the shore, watching the river rather than drowning in it. Let's try a brief moment of this grounding now. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it for a second and exhale slowly. Notice the air. Notice your heartbeat. If a thought comes, even right now, let it come and let it go. You are the breather. You are the observer. You are safe. Months later, Kenji sat by the pond. The mud was still there at the bottom. The thoughts still came sometimes. He was human after all. But he no longer splashed. He no longer feared the mud. He knew that as long as he remained still, the water would always return to clarity. My friends, peace is not the absence of thoughts. Peace is the absence of resistance to thoughts. Be patient with yourself. You are retraining a lifetime of habits. But every time you choose to observe rather than react, you are reclaiming your freedom. If this story helped you find a moment of stillness today, consider joining our community by subscribing. We walk this path together. Breathe deep and let the water settle.